What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. Now obviously this video is going to be a little bit different since I'm on camera. I don't normally do this very often for my videos, and I just recently hit 150,000 subscribers, so I kind of just wanted to do an update video and just give you guys just an update on the future of the channel and just give you guys an overall update on how everything's going. But before we get into the video, I want to thank today's sponsor, eWin Racing. Now, eWin Racing sells a wide variety of gaming chairs and gaming desks to meet all of your gaming needs, and they're having a huge Cyber Monday sale going on right now. Now, I've been using my chair from them daily for 2 years now, and I absolutely love it, but today they were nice enough to let me try out one of their new desks. It has a carbon fiber surface, which is super easy to clean and wipe off. It comes with a built-in wireless charger for your phones, a cup holder, a headphone rack, and the coolest thing of all is that it has RGB light strips that can link to your PC or gaming console, and the lights change color based off of the pace of sound of whatever music or whatever game you're playing. So I absolutely love my new desk, and if you want a chair or a desk like mine, be sure to check out eWin Racing and use code Swanee for 30% off. Okay, so today I hit 150,000 subscribers, which is a pretty big milestone. It feels like not too long ago I just got the silver play button, and you know, I never even expected to hit 100,000 subscribers. So the fact that I'm here at 150 after 2021 was one of the worst years I've ever had for YouTube, and the fact that I was able to recover from that and just keep growing and keep the ball rolling. I'm so grateful to all of you guys that keep watching my videos and subscribe, and a lot of you guys have been here since the very beginning, and I just can't thank you guys enough, and I really appreciate it. And for a lot of you guys, this is the first time you're ever getting to see what I actually look like, because I don't normally show my face on camera. I normally do a lot of my in-camera stuff, like over on Twitch, but you know, this channel has come such a long way. This channel started off in 2016 with me doing just Star Wars Battlefront kill streaks, and that was kind of my thing. I started YouTube with my friends back in like 2015, and we all tried to do this channel together, and we tried to do like funny video game skits and stuff, and it just didn't work out. And I wanted to keep the YouTube dream alive because I've always wanted to do this. So I started uploading my kill streaks on my own channel, this one, Swanee Plays Games, and it just kind of kept growing and growing, and one thing led to another, and then Star Wars Battlefront 2 came along, and I became a Battlefront channel. Like, everything I did was solely Star Wars Battlefront focused, and you know, that worked for a while, and then you know, they stopped supporting Battlefront 2. So that was a really important milestone for my channel, because I had to decide, am I going to stick with Star Wars stuff and hope that they release, you know, future Star Wars games, or am I going to pivot and, you know, move from game to game and try to find something else? And at the time, everyone told me like, hey, if you do that, your channel's going to die, you're not going to get views, you have to stick with Battlefront, your viewers only want Battlefront. And I thought they were right. Like, I tried to upload other videos on other video games and nobody would watch them, and you know, it was very disheartening, but I pushed through it. I made the switch, and I made the decision that if I'm going to cover games on this channel, and if I want to keep doing YouTube as a career and as a full-time job, I have to evolve. I cannot just be a Star Wars channel. And there's still a lot of those channels that like stuck with Battlefront 2, and they're still making Battlefront 2 videos to this day, and props to them. Like, I couldn't do it. Like, staying with one video game forever, you can't rely on companies. Like, as a YouTuber whose whole thing is to just cover different video games, you can't bank and put all your eggs in one basket and just trust a company, because at any moment they can pull the plug. So I had to make that decision. I had to jump to different games. So I made the switch. I covered like Avengers, Marvel's Avengers, I covered Cyberpunk, I covered Battlefield 2042, Elden Ring was huge for my channel. So I've proven time and time again to myself that like, as long as I make videos that people want to see, I'll be okay in the algorithm. Because with a job like mine and having a channel like mine, it's so stressful. Like, every day and every video you upload, it's a constant struggle of like, are people going to watch this? Is this video going to hurt me in the algorithm and hurt my future videos? Or, oh man, this video got 10,000 views, but this video only got 1,000 views. But then the next video gets 300,000 views. So the views being all over the place, it's very stressful, and there's just so much you have to worry about. But now, after hitting 150,000 subscribers, I feel like I finally found what I want to do with this channel. Like, I've made so many changes and decisions over the years. Like, at different points on my channel, I've had a webcam and I've done like movie reviews. I had a green screen, which is like under my bed that I don't use anymore. I've had lighting setups. I have different lights. I have a bunch of different things that I've tried and failed at. But now I finally found what I enjoy to do, and I know what I want to do going forward. And it's just covering different games and talking about games and writing the trends. Like me, outside of YouTube, I go from game to game, like I'm sure most of you guys do too. I don't stick with one video game. I don't only play Apex Legends or only play Fortnite or only play Call of Duty. I play a huge variety of games. Like, I love video games. I've been playing them my entire life. So I play RPGs and I play shooters and puzzle games and like all different kinds of genres of games. So that's what I want to do on my channel. I just want to go from popular game that I'm personally playing. If I'm invested in the game, then I know I'm going to make good content for that game. So for example, I was playing Cyberpunk. I made Cyberpunk videos and they popped off. I was really invested in Elden Ring. I made Elden Ring videos that I myself would want to see, and they blew up. And then God of War came along and I made videos that I myself would want to see, and I got a lot of new subscribers from God of War. So for the future of my channel, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing because it's what I really enjoy. So going forward, like the rest of this year, I'm going to maybe cover Callisto Protocol. Like, it really just depends on how the algorithm's doing it and how popular the game is. I want to cover maybe Callisto Protocol. Next year is a huge year for 2023. I have Hogwarts Legacy I'm going to cover. There's the new EA Star Wars game, The Jedi Survivor, which is the sequel to Fallen Order. There's Starfield. There's a bunch of stuff. And then even further in the future, we have the next Elder Scrolls game. There's the next Grand Theft Auto coming out. There's a bunch of stuff that I want to cover going forward. So I feel like I'm finally at a good spot with my channel where, you know, I finally got the ball rolling. There's game after game coming out, big releases. COVID's kind of done and over with, so I don't have to worry about games getting delayed anymore. Like, 2021 was the worst year for my channel because, believe it or not, 2020, as soon as COVID hit, that wasn't that bad for me. Like, I made decent money. I got a lot of views. Things were good in 2020, but 2021, when all the major games were getting delayed, that hit my channel hard. Like, views were just awful. I didn't think I was going to recover. But 2022 has been my best year yet so far. Like, the first part was amazing with Elden Ring, and I wasn't even going to cover Elden Ring, so I got extremely lucky with the Elden Ring videos. And then October through December is like the busy time of the year for me. So I had that whole sort of gap in the summertime where there wasn't really much going on in this channel. So I feel like I'm finally at a point where, like, now that games are starting to release at a regular schedule, I can just go boom, 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 boom to game to game to game and just keep pumping out content that way. And with covering God of War Ragnarok on this channel, I've come to realize that if I want to keep growing and keep the ball rolling, I'm going to have to make some changes, and I'm going to have to, you know, evolve my channel. So with God of War, I was so unbelievably swamped making content for God of War that I was like straight up like I was busy every single day nonstop for like 2 weeks straight. Like, I had to postpone celebrating my birthday on November 5th by 2 weeks because I was so busy just grinding out content. And like, I had over a terabyte worth of recordings done for God of War Ragnarok. I had my computer had so many recordings of every little specific detail that I could think of for content for God of War. And me being just so swamped like that made me realize that I need to hire like an editor or just a second person to help me record videos or something. So going forward in 2023, you might hear like a different voice. I might have somebody else making videos for the channel, but all the content's going to stay the same. Like, I'm still going to be making like news types of videos and tips and tricks and tier lists and ranking videos and like every type of video that I like to make for when I cover video games. That stuff's all going to stay the same because I love making that type of content. but I am going to have some help. Like I need to expand more. I need to like get videos on TikTok and Instagram and post more on Twitter, and I need to have like a social media manager, and I need more reach, because just sticking to one platform isn't really going to help me grow. Because like with Twitch, for example, I've been streaming on Twitch on and off for a couple years now, and it is so unbelievably hard to grow on Twitch. And that's kind of one of the downsides to what I've turned my channel into. Like, I love making the types of videos that I've been making, and I love going from game to game, but the issue is that like I don't have a dedicated subscriber base, like a community, and I really want a sense of community. I love interacting with you guys and reading comments and stuff, but when I go from game to game, you get like this subscriber who only subscribes to Cyberpunk, and this subscriber only wants to watch Star Wars stuff, and this subscriber only wants to watch Elden Ring and God of War. So I have all these subscribers that subscribe, but they only subscribe for the games and not for me. So I want to grow more of a community like on Twitch and these other platforms, but it's just such a pain in the butt because I'm only one person, and so I'm definitely going to have to like expand the channel more and like hire people. And if I want to keep growing and do this as a full-time job forever and as a career, I gotta keep expanding and, you know, growing the business. And I've been doing that over the years. Like I started off with nothing, and now I've got like a better microphone, and I have lights and green screens and like all these like crazy things behind me on my shelf that are cool. And like I've been upgrading over the years. I have a new desk, and I get sponsorship deals now, and it's come a long way. So for those of you that have been here for a long time, I'm looking at getting Cookie, my old friend Cookie, who was here at the beginning of the channel. He might be helping out here in the future. I don't know, but we're going to see. But in 2023, things are going to be, you know, basically the same. I'm just going to have a little bit more help, hopefully. So, you know, I'm going to cover Hogwarts Legacy. I'm going to cover any DLC for like Elden Ring or Cyberpunk, or if anything comes out for God of War, I'm still going to cover that. And I'm going to be trying to upload more often than I did this year, because I don't like how things happened between like the months of April clear through October, where I didn't have anything going on. So I want to keep growing the channel, keep pumping out news, and just keep pumping out videos and keeping you guys up to date on all things, you know, video game related. But I just wanted to take this time to say thank you to everyone that subscribed. I really appreciate it. Even if you subscribe for just one game and you don't watch anything else, I mean, I get it. I understand. I'm the same way. Like if I subscribe to a YouTuber for one specific thing and then they change things up, I don't really like that either. That's just kind of how YouTube works. But, you know, thank you regardless. If you've watched my videos one time or 100 different videos, it's helpful. I appreciate it. And I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for you guys, the viewers. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. If you want to see me on Twitch, you want to see more of me and Facecam stuff, Swanee Plays Games Live is my Twitch handle, so be sure to follow me over there on Twitch. And that's going to do it for this video, guys. And that's going to do it for this update. And thank you all for watching, and I will talk to you all in the next video.